Imagine you and a friend are out camping. You have some supplies with you for an emergency. As you are hiking to your campsite, you are scaling some rocks with your friend when your friend falls and smashes their lower leg into the rock. First, you will want to assess the damage. You will examine it and determine that you think it's fractured. Once you see this, you will want to put a splint on it. The splint will help to prevent against any further damage, as well as provide you a safe way to get them to your next location. You want to make sure that they have a pulse before and after you apply the splint, and you want to apply the splint below and above and below the injury. The splint will be there to help minimize pain, as well as prevent it from becoming an open fracture. The open fracture is definitely the last thing you want, especially if you are out in the wilderness in an extensive situation. This will also help with reducing swelling. This is demonstrated with the video above. Next, you will want fire and shelter. Conveniently enough, you had noticed some rocks when you were scaling, and there's a spot at the base with a covering that you can use as shelter. Next is going to be fire. To make the fire, you're going to want to get some cotton. You're going to want some wood ash. You're going to want to put the wood ash on the cotton. You're going to want to roll it real tightly in one direction. And then you're going to want to go and get wood and or rocks, something to help press and roll the cotton. Once you get those, once you have the cotton rolled tightly, you want to roll it really quickly between the wood and the rocks. When making fire, you want to make sure to keep rolling, do it quickly, and keep applying pressure. You'll definitely be able to smell when it is completed. Once the fire has been started, your next course of action is going to be getting some water. To get the water, you will want to make sure to grab the containers for the water that you brought. You'll want to boil those. Since you just made fire, this will be convenient. Fill up the containers with water and put them under the fire so they can boil. Once the water boils, add a little bit of the salt water back into it to add some electrolytes. When you boil the water, it gets rid of all the electrolytes. All of this should help you be able to survive for a few days.